Hello there, this is Mike Gingrich, host of the Halftime Mike podcast, and I'm thrilled to be with you today. This is Volume 1, Number 1, the initial podcast of Halftime Mike, and today's topic is going to be Facebook marketing, building engagement using Facebook photo contests. Look forward to being with you and sharing more.
Welcome to the Halftime Mike podcast, presented by basketball fan and Hoosier native Mike Gingrich, where practical, no-nonsense resourcing on social media, business marketing, and life is presented. Because the adjustments made at halftime help you win the game in the second half.
All right, let's get started with this issue. And again, the topic today is Facebook marketing, boosting engagement with Facebook photo contest. As I get started, let me first tell you a little bit about what Halftime Mike is going to be about and where the name came from. I want this podcast to be practical. I want it to be useful. I'm going to do some topics myself, like today's, and I'm also going to host guests. I envisioned that the podcast will be about 20 minutes in length, and what I'm looking at is something that's sharp, crisp, and practical. My philosophy is that it should all be no nonsense. It's going to be straight talk on digital marketing, Facebook marketing, social media marketing, leadership, and life. Most of my topics will be around social media and particularly Facebook marketing. I am a co-founder of tabsite.com, a Facebook software for fan pages, and so that's some of my background. And I also am involved with a lot of the aspects of our digital marketing and social media strategy for Tabsite. My background is in internet marketing, and so I want to bring that together for small and medium-sized businesses to give you practical insights that can help you implement new strategies and move ahead. My philosophy, again, is called Halftime Mike. I want to theme this around my love of basketball. And no, I'm not going to talk a lot about basketball during this, but the theory holds true that, you know, when you're at a halftime of a basketball game and you go into the locker room, get off the court, and you're going to reflect a little bit on the first half, and you want to talk about what you learned, what you saw, and the coach is going to implement some strategies that can help you win the game in the second half, and that's exactly what I want you to do now. Most of you are already involved to some degree, a little bit with internet marketing and social media. I want to help you stop, think through some things in this 20-minute, power-packed, no-nonsense, Halftime Mike podcast show and get you back out on the court for the second half so that you're equipped and ready to make an impact and immediately apply some of the things that we talked about. So that's what it's going to be about, and I appreciate you spreading the word. You can always find these episodes at halftimemike.com or at mikegingrich.com/podcast, but it's simpler, just go to halftimemike.com. So let's get started with today's agenda. I want to talk about how photo contests particularly can add value to your Facebook marketing. We're going to talk a little bit about best practices for promoting a contest and what you need to be aware of as you get started. First off, the value of Facebook contests. Why do you want to run a contest? Because a contest increases engagement. We're talking about likes, shares, and comments, and that's the holy grail on Facebook, is that in order to be seen, a fan page that does a post reaches a broader audience and reaches more people when someone on that post likes it, shares it, or comments it. Because if they like it, that is showing Facebook that there's an affinity, there's a connection between that page and the person who's liking it. So Facebook is more inclined to show them future posts. All right, and again, then when a fan comments or shares that, that's another affinity connection, and as well, by sharing it, the audience or the friends of that fan have the potential to be introduced to the content this page is posted. So engagement is huge on Facebook, and there's competition for engagement. You're seeing a lot of things flowing through the news stream, and what can help is finding a way to break through some of that clutter, and a contest can help you do that for a Facebook fan page. A contest can help you boost traffic, and because it's a given fact that typically after a visitor becomes a fan of a page, they come back to that page less often. Most of the time spent by a Facebook user is spent in the news feed, and so you need to be visible in that news feed and find ways to bring them back to your fan page, and a contest can do that. A contest provides a context to click, and that is a competition, a prize. Some people call it gamification, but it's offering value and getting people to come back, that they want to enter themselves for the chance of winning, or they want to help out their friend by voting on that. But it's an opportunity for you to get in front of them. And the question is always asked, can a contest equate with sales? And the answer is yes. All right. There was a study done by Focus last year, and they found that 79% of Facebook fans are more likely to purchase from a brand that they have liked. And so what we're trying to do is use a contest to get in front of more people with a relevant competition, so that we can be introduced to them and build a little further connection with them, because we know that if we can get them to like the page and connect with us, that we have a greater chance of them making a purchase from our brand, our company. Promotions and games tools that can be run on Facebook offer people a reason to come back to the page. TabSite does offer these, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about TabSite. But there's multiple apps out there that you can run contests on a Facebook page. Just so happens that I'm a co-founder of TabSite, so I'm going to speak through that one, but there are other opportunities. And just a note to let you know as well that I will have show notes, and this will be posted on my blog at halftimemike.com for this issue, and you will be able to get notes and information, and also any links I refer to I'll have posted there. So, number one, is you're going to run a Facebook photo contest. You need to understand what a contest is. A contest is where people are going to enter. They're going to submit something that enables them to participate. A photo contest would, obviously, they're going to submit a photo. And then it's, it's skill-based. It's based on people voting for the photo that they like that determines the winner. And there's multiple ways you can do that, but what it boils down to is that traffic comes from people entering, traffic comes from people coming to vote, and there's a motive for all of those who are participating, who enter, to share that with their friends, their community, so that they can get more votes. So there's a element, a viral element there, that they're helping draw traffic to you. And your point is to hook them when they come back, so that they understand who you are, that they might like the page via a like gate or something, so that you can begin to start a connection with them. Now, just a couple notes about contests on Facebook. You must use an app to run a contest on Facebook if you're going to run a photo contest, and that's due to Facebook's promotion policy. And you can read more about that at bit.ly/FB promo rules, and I'll have that in the show notes. But basically, Facebook's promotion policy boils down to, if everyone can win, then there's no app needed. That's just, it's a giveaway. Everyone's eligible. But if winners are limited, so in a photo contest, if one person's going to win, or two or three out of all the entries, then Facebook requires that an app be used, and TabSite is one of those that offers that possibility. So that's what you can do. Now let's just talk about the ways that you would set up a photo contest. For instance, using TabSite, at the gold or platinum plan, so starting at $19 a month, you can run a photo contest on a Facebook page. You would come to tabsite.com, sign up for the gold or platinum, select the contest engagement app, and then there's a number of decisions that you will make as you set this up. I'm going to talk about one example, which is a case study that a photographer did using TabSite to run a contest. She was a photographer that had a fan page. At the beginning of the contest, she had around 800 and some odd number of fans there, and she chose to use a picture from the 24 different weddings that she had done in 2012. Okay, so she was a photographer that did weddings, and she chose one picture from each of these weddings, and so she was posting the entry. So that's one unique variable in hers, was that other people weren't going to enter their own photo, but she was selecting, as the page admin, what the 24 entries were that people were going to vote on. So then she got the word out to each of those wedding parties and said, hey, you're going to be eligible to win a wall hanging of this particular photo. It's going to be an opportunity. Please share this. The contest is going to start on this date. Share it with your friends and family so they will come and vote for you. All right. She used a light gate so that when those fans went out and the wedding party and said, come and to Stephanie DeBolt Photography's fan page and vote for our entry. They found the tab on the page, and she also sent out to each of them the link to their entry to make it easy for people to come back and vote. And then they would share that with their friends and family. Then, when they would come back to vote, they first had to like the page, then they could see the entry, and they could vote for that. And she had it set up so that people could vote one time a day, and that was definitely recommended by me because that helped build more traffic to come back, more opportunities to connect with the fan page by opening up voting to one time per day, so that you want them to come back, Tuesday to vote, Wednesday to vote, Thursday to vote, because that's more opportunity to connect with your page. It's more connections with the page, so it's building affinity so that those people can see more of her future posts in the news feed going forward. And the results were outstanding. That in her photo contest, she had great results where her likes grew by a number of hundred over the contest time period. So she was able to top the 1,000 like period and the 1,100 like of her fan page, and there were a number of votes going out, and she actually did a two-stage one, so that she ran the first stage, open voting on those 24 entries for the first number of days, and then at a set time, which she outlined, the three with the most votes moved on to the finalist round. And that's one thing you can do with TabSite's contest, is run a two-stage contest. And so then voting started over for the final few days for those three entries. All right, and what we want to talk about is setting up a Facebook photo contest then. So there's a number of pieces. You want to add some graphics and get it going, but once it's up, one of the key things that you need to remember is just because you have it doesn't mean they will come. All right? It's goes back to that field of dreams. If you build it, they will come. Now, that is not the case with any type of contest. Just because you have it doesn't mean people are aware of it, that they're going to stumble upon it. You have to help make them aware of it and drive them to it. And on Facebook, one of the advantages you have over a simple website is the newsfeed. People are always going to Facebook daily to check out the newsfeed, to see what's happening with their friends, fan pages they've liked, that type of thing. So by Facebook having a newsfeed that is the center of attention, then people are interested in coming back. And this is how you get seen, is by posting in that, so people can see your post and click through on a link and come to your tab. So when you're starting out with a photo contest, it's going to be critical that you want to drive fans and then reach out to the friends of those fans to get them to come back. So there's a number of things that you can do. Number one is to promote it in the Facebook newsfeed. Number 2 is to promote it via your email list. Number 3 is to promote it potentially even on your own Facebook personal profile, to send out a link. Hey, we're running this contest on our fan page. Spread the word and go here to access it. And I'm going to give you a checklist in the show notes where you can learn more about that. But, some of the keys are that you want to use a smart URL in your post. And a smart URL makes it possible for anyone, whether they're on a mobile device, a tablet, or a PC or Mac, to be able to access the contest tab. Now, why is this important? That's because Facebook, for some reason, does not give mobile users native access to tab apps. So any app that you create and put onto your fan page is not included in the Facebook mobile app that you have on your iPhone or Android device, or the iPad app. And so what's important is that you create the photo contest, create the tab, and publish it, and get what we offer is what's called a smart URL in the Save menu drop down. You just hit Save and get mobile URL, and we generate a link for you that you can use in your newsfeed post. And what this URL does is that when you post it, say, hey, enter our contest, click on the link below, and they click on that link, we are able to detect this user's on a mobile device, so we can show them a mobile-friendly version of that. Or this user is on a PC, so we can take them right to the tab on the Facebook fan page. So it allows us to be able to enable mobile users to access a photo contest on Facebook, which is very important because over 60% of people on Facebook are using a mobile device now. I think it's in the mid-60s, actually. So mobile use continues to grow. People are checking Facebook on their mobile devices, and we need to be able to give them access to enter, to vote, to do all those things easily on a mobile device, and with a tab site smart URL, that is possible. And I'll have links to that in the show notes as well. But as you get ready to run a photo contest, you're going to want to plan on your communication about that. So you want to announce ahead of time, hey, we're going to run this contest, and announce that on Facebook, on the other social media venues that you use. So if it's Twitter, Google+, as again I mentioned, sending out an email blast ahead of time, posting on your blog about it. Then number 2, you want to announce the actual launch of the promotion. And number 3, you want to repeat that launch announcement soon after you've gone live. Reminder, our contest is now live and started yesterday. Have you entered yet? And make sure that you come and check it out. Then you can do 4th daily reminder post. Hey, the contest is open for another 3 days. It's open for another 2 days. And you can give updates. The 5th thing, update the status. We have 3 entries that have topped the 100 vote mark. And, come check out who our leaderboard is, or even post an image of the leader at that point in time. Then you want to announce that, it's nearing the end. You can do all these on Facebook and Twitter to keep the energy level high and to make sure people are aware of them. Again, thinking through when you want to post is critical. If your audience is, students, for instance, maybe they're going to be at school a certain portion of the day, so you want to do it in the evening. Or if your audience is in the workforce, and maybe it's going to be posting at 7 a.m. before they get to work, or at the noon hour when they might check, or right at the end of the day. Knowing your audience and knowing when to post Facebook updates is going to be helpful. So that's a quick overview of how to promote your Facebook photo contest. But the value, again, of a Facebook photo contest is that it's another way for you to build engagement on your Facebook page, another way for you to reach new fans via your Facebook page. You can learn about the tab site contest options by going to www.tabsite.com/contest. compare and follow the links there. I'm going to have slides available on this post. So again, if you come to halftimemike.com, you'll be able to access the current post. So as I get started with these podcasts, would love to get your feedback. I'll have a link there where you can send me information at halftimemike.com. And I want to hear from you. I'm going to have some guests coming up that I'm going to be interviewing on other social media topics. But again, I want this to be helpful, practical, useful, and a way for you to get some practical insight in a short amount of time that you can implement immediately. And I'll have the notes in the show information so that you'll be able to follow that. So if you like this, please spread the word and share that around. But with that, I think I'm going to sign off for this initial episode and look forward to moving ahead and new things with you in the coming weeks.
Thanks for listening to the Halftime Mike podcast with Mike Gingrich. Remember, what you do in the second half can change the outcome of the game. Does your business need resourcing, tools, and social media consulting? Then visit MikeGingrich.com. Want to have Mike speak at your next event? Visit MikeGingrich.com/speaking. Join us again for another episode of Halftime Mike, your no-nonsense guide to victory on the court of life.